Hello my gorgeous little angels, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Antonia. If you'd like to become part of our magical online family, make sure you click the red subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell, like the video, do all that amazing stuff, because today we're about to spill the tea, because I'm just big fat not impressed with Warner Brothers, whatever you want to call them, Satan. I mean, honestly, if you'd like to find out what's going on with the Harry Potter pin community, even though I couldn't even get that sentence out, that's how angry I am, then make sure you carry on watching. Right, so first of all, I'm going to try my best not to mention any pin creators' names, because I haven't actually discussed it with them whether I can talk about it. So I'm just going to go on a broad spectrum. Now, you know, pins and me were like made to be, okay? Like, I love pins. It's the main thing that I collect in Harry Potter. I just loved, I don't know why. I think it was like when I started me collecting, it was about 4 years ago, and I was like, I just love pins. Now, let's just get it straight. I know I'm saying Warner Brothers are Satans. I love the Warner Brothers studio tour, and I do own some official merchandise. Like, this is actually from the studio tour. And I've been looking at booking again. I have the Wizard and Wheel Gold membership, which I am going to do a separate video about at some point, because obviously that mine personally is due up for renewal at some point, I think this month. And I just want to, you know, if obviously you're thinking about getting it, give you a bit of information about that. But with pins, I think, like, I just fell in love with fantasy pins. I didn't even realise fantasy pins and official pins were such a diverse thing until obviously I got into Disney pin collecting. Then obviously I found out a whole nother world, because me and Harry Potter pins were just always had it going on. And I have, which if you didn't see, I'm not obviously going to mention anyone's names in this video, but I done my top 12 and a half, technically 13 favourite pin creators, and they are just so talented. To me, pins are just a work of art. You know, I pay stupid money for pins, not upset like crazy, but like I will pay stupid money for pins because I just love them. I think the artwork, the time, the detail, everything that goes into them, they're just beautiful. They are pieces of art, and I am obsessed with them, and I just think they're so stunning. And it's such a creative thing for someone to be able to put their time, effort and love into something like that. And this week I found out horrible news, which honestly I am beyond devastated about. Like, one of my favourite pin creators has been fully targeted. I know there's like other people who've been targeted as well, and reported to the Warner Brothers studio. Well, not studio, it's just Warner Brothers, isn't it? Warner Brothers in general. And the oh my god, voice full crack of like, obviously I understand, like, and I will do 2 points. I understand it is like sort of copyright, because, you know, obviously Warner Brothers have the rights to like Harry Potter merchandise and things like that, and everything officially licensed is licensed by them, whatever. But to me, people are taking inspiration and creating their own thing from it. So what's the problem? Like, did you kick off at Michael Jackson when he sang ABC because he took inspiration from the alphabet? I don't think so. Like, like, they make enough money. I don't get the target. Like, with everything going on at this time, like, as if COVID-19 isn't affecting enough people, like people I love in my family, and, you know, my friends, I've had it, like, some have lost jobs or worries about the jobs, and you're taking away people's business just because you do inspired Harry Potter pins. And I'm focusing on pins here, right? Because I know a lot of people that they make pins, they make other things, like, you know, washi tape. I was personally overly excited for Harry Potter wrapping paper this year. Fully wanted it, fully was ready for that type of situation, but I don't think I'm going to get it anymore. And it just makes me so sad, because it's now scaring creators into not creating. Not scaring, but it is, because if you're going to whip out the copyright, like, you know, we might like sue you type of thing, obviously that's going to instill fear. I would be petrified. Thank God I haven't got a brain to create anything. But I'm all for supporting small businesses. Warner Brothers make enough money. You make enough money. Like, I still buy Warner Brothers like pins. I just bought the Halloween pin. I unfortunately missed out on the Saw hat one. That's beautiful. Well done. However, where have you been for the last 4 years when I wanted pins? I can only get them in the tour. I'm sorry. I only went to the tour. Oh my god, I'm getting so aggressive. But I only went to the tour for the first time when I was 21. I'm 24 in January. So, you know, I live in Liverpool. If you can't tell by the accent, I know it's a bit of a giveaway. But some people still question. And London, well, Watford is quite far for me, and I get really bad like travel anxiety, travel sickness. It takes me a lifetime to get there. It's not something I can personally afford to go all the time. So unfortunately for me, I don't get to go. Well, I've been 3 times, which is, you know, I'm still blessed to be able to go 3 times. Florida, me and Florida have never even became acquaintances. As much as I would love it to be, we haven't. So I've never been there. So how else am I supposed to get pins? What, on eBay, when someone goes and they buy it and then make you pay extortionate prices because you can't go? Like, I have the Warner Bros. Chocolate frog pin. Show the one that opens has got a frog in. You can smell it. It smells like chocolate. I paid triple the amount for that. That was when I very first started collecting pins, and someone had it on eBay, and I honestly think I paid, like, the pin is like, I think, what, is it £12, something silly like that, and I paid, like, honestly, I think like over £30 for that pin. So you'd rather me do that? You'd rather me pay someone who's overcharging Harry Potter fans for a pin instead of paying someone who's put their time, effort, artwork, unbelievable creativity into a product, and I can't buy it because you're like, no, that's copyright. Also, why is it £1 for one and £1 for another? Because I'm not being funny. I feel like some people are being targeted, not everyone. And that's why I'm not naming any names, because I don't want anyone to be targeted. But it's okay. I know some people who've created a clothing line that work very closely with Warner Brothers. Very closely. But they can do a clothing line that is inspired by Harry Potter. Pretty much Harry Potter. Be like, you know, now, I'm not calling people out because as I'm saying, I am fully here to support anyone who wants to make anything. I'm a big Harry Potter collector. I love Harry Potter items. I can guarantee you now, I know, I was thinking in my head, I think I own 3 Noble Collection items and that's it. Not because I don't want to own any more. It's just that personally, my main thing is Harry Potter pins. So I'd justify more £100 for a Harry Potter pin more than I'd justify £100 for a Noble Collection item, which I know for some people is insane. We all collect our own things, and I completely get that. People look at me and think I'm a psycho, and I honestly understand that, and I look at them, maybe think certain things they pay for, you know, but we all collect our own little niches in it, and honestly, I just can't even comprehend it. People are struggling so much, and you're stopping someone from having a piece of cake and a cup of tea just because you tell me it's copyright. Like, I'm not, no, it's not, no. No. Honestly upsets me so much, and oh my god, I feel like I'm actually going to cry about it, and I'm not, because I'm not that emotional. I am, and I'm very emotional lately, but it just upsets me so much that a company that big just can't leave little businesses alone. Like, the small businesses that provide for the families and make people like me the happiest person ever, and you're now threatening to stop that, and it honestly makes me so sad. Like, and I honestly, I just don't even have words for it. I just think it's disgusting the way they just come for people, and I feel like it's just been a spin. I feel like there's a lot of negativity going on in the Harry Potter community at the moment, where people are reporting people and being nasty to people, and pack it in. Do you know what I mean? Like, are you taking, what's wrong with you? Just sit down, have a glass of gilly water, and just take a pic. Like, just chill out. What's wrong? Do you know what I mean? I will forever and ever support as many as I can Harry Potter pin creators of anything, and I love anything inspired by Harry Potter. I say that handmade things are so much more special to me than buying from a company. As I said, I will buy from a company because there's certain things I do like. I like this t-shirt, but something that's got that handmade touch to it. You know, in my favourite I done a Harry Potter tag a very long time ago with some amazing YouTubers, and it was like, what's your favourite piece of your collection? And I showed this gorgeous, it's like a little wooden box that Serena got me from either my birthday or Christmas. Serena's one of my best friends, and you open it up, it's got all little like trinkety things in it, and it's just so beautiful, all handmade, stunning, and I love that, and that's one of my favourite things. And it's just that someone sat there and took time to think about it, create it, but it just, I don't know, obviously someone behind the business is still doing that, I get that. At the end of the day, everyone's creating, but just leave people to make inspired things. Fair enough if they're cloning your pin, then, you know, obviously that's wrong, you can't clone it. But making it your own and putting your own spin on it and making pins that yous don't make, what's the problem? What? I honestly, I just don't understand. You're stopping someone from having their own business and be able to provide for their family for what? Does it help you sleep at night? Because I don't think so, Warner Brothers. You make enough money, you don't need it. Do you know what I mean? I just leave it alone. It's just upsetting me so much. I feel like it's going to completely change the dynamic of pin collecting, which, to be honest, my dynamics has changed quite a lot since, like, the pandemic, because I feel like a lot more people have sort of gone into pin collecting, and I've said this, a lot of people buy stuff to trade. I'm not one of them people, just because, and not that I don't want to trade with people, it's just that I buy what I like, and I feel like I honestly cannot afford to buy a spare pin to think, oh, maybe someone else might like that, do you know what I mean, or I can trade it for this. But it's so difficult trying to get limited edition pins. And like, I do understand why people do, but I just personally, I'm not very good at it. If you want to give me some tips down below, please do so. But I just feel like it's going to become so much more exclusive, and people in pin groups are going to be great, and then it's going to be so much more difficult to get pins, and I'm just, oh my god, I'm just not prepared for this stress. And it's like, I mean, my bank's probably made up. I mean, my bank's probably contacted Warner Brothers. It's probably my bank that's probably being like, stop this girl. But like, I just don't understand how, like, there's certain companies that make subscription boxes who have Harry Potter inspired items in, and they're not being targeted. Like, what's the difference? So you can make me a Harry Potter inspired ornament, but I can't have a Harry Potter inspired pin because that's copyright, but that isn't. And this is not me, this is why I'm not saying anyone's names, because I am not here to pull anyone out. As I said, I love it. I'm fully here for the small businesses. Like, I love it. I understand the copyright factor, and I understand that Warner Brothers own everything to do with it. Like, I get it. But like, Adam and Eve were the first man and woman on the earth. Do they then kick off at every other man and woman because they want to be a man and woman too? No. Like, I mean, I think that analogy was absolutely terrible, but like, do you know what I mean? I just, like, you still make your pins and people still support them. The pins that has been going up lately are selling out so fast. You're making your own money. People can still love that as well as loving small businesses. I should be able to do both. Why you gotta have a problem with it? I just don't get it. Like, it honestly just makes me so sad, and it, like, I'm so sad to think that some of my favourite pin creators, my queens, obviously, and kings, but mainly queens, because I mainly buy from a lot of queens, actually. A lot. I do know about some kings that make amazing pins, but mainly queens for me. And I'm honestly devastated to think that they'll never make a Harry Potter pin again, and honestly, it just devastates me. Like, I know I'm being so dramatic, but it really does, like, honestly, and like, I think it just upsets me more knowing how much it's upsetting them. And I just think, what have you gained from it? You're just nasty. That's just nasty. Stop being nasty. You gain nothing from being like that. Do you know what I mean? The Vols won't get anywhere from being nasty. I don't think so. So what are you trying to gain? Absolutely nothing. Can we just putting that one out there? Can we just take a minute to just rewind and get away from your pin creators, because I just love them and you're just stressing me out. So please show all the love and support that you can to pin creators. You know, I can't stress it enough that I absolutely love all of you, and I hope and pray to all the pin gods in the world that you don't stop what you're doing, because you're absolutely amazing, and I would not have so much happiness in my life if it weren't for you creating Wow, am I okay? The most beautiful pins ever. Wow, my God, I really am emotional wreck, but I do mean it, do you know what I mean? And like, I just think it's horrible that you have to had this horrible time, and like, Christmas is coming. It's a time for giving and a time for love, and you know, what about this? What are you trying to achieve, hen? Stop. Just stop it. So, please go and show them all the love and support that you can. I know a lot of the beautiful pin creators that I do love are going to just go into different avenues, and you know, I will try and support them as I can. I mainly don't really collect, I mean, I do collect pins, but mainly it's like fans and pins rather than like, not miscellaneous pins, but like, you know, just different, yeah. Oh, God, that was so dramatic. I really, does my makeup like I was prepared to get emotional today. I'm so glad that I could rein that teardrops in. But yeah, just please go and support them as much as you can. I love the pin community, and I'm just hoping that it doesn't just get destroyed by Warner Brothers coming to do this, because honestly, Warner Brothers, can you just, Huns, I love you in a different way. I give you my money in a completely different way. I'll pay £100 for a bloody Gryffindor robe. You get my money. Just let the pin community also get me money too, please. So yeah, oh, gutted. I'm just gutted. I just don't understand how it's one rule for one and different for someone else, and I just don't get how seeing people have been targeted, and I don't get if there is some little sick, twisted, little, not even a muggle, because this is like a dementor. Whoever this dementor person is who thinks it's okay to suck the life out of my pin community by reporting them to the Warner Brothers, you go to Azkaban. Just get out. See you later. Honestly, there's just no need to be that nasty. You've gained nothing from it. You just upset a bunch of people, and I'm just not okay with it. Wow. I honestly think I woke up on the right side of the bed today as well, you know. Anyway, oh, I think that's me rant over. That's basically everything that's going on. So basically the pin community's just being big fat destroyed, life sucked out of it like a dementor from the Warner Brothers and whoever it is that's reporting people. I don't understand what they're gaining from it, but here we are. And I just hope and pray that everything goes okay, and I'm praying for all the pin creators that they're okay and they're absolutely fine at the moment. I was supporting every way that I can. I did manage to get one of my queens done. She's one of the ones who's being targeted, and honestly, God, I think I paid like £50 in a sale. Things were like £1, and I still managed to pay 50. And honest to God, I would do it again 100 times over, because I just love yous, and I hope you can get all the cake in the world and all the happiness, and hope that your families are all okay, and we're gonna have an amazing Christmas. And this is just, this year was just bad enough. I just didn't need this as a cherry on top of my cake. It's not even my cake that I'm eating, because I don't even make pins. I'm more annoyed about the people that I love that do it. But anyway, this rant is going on forever, but that's basically what's happening, and I hope that it stops. And I'm so sorry that I've gone off tangent, emotional wreck. If you don't know, I have got a pin giveaway going on. If you want some pin love in your life, I will link the video down below. Go and enter if you haven't already. Please subscribe. I'm not normally this aggressive or emotional. Well, I am quite emotional, but you know, aggressive, I mean, I am. But not normally on the channel, do you know what I mean? Like, normally it's when I'm driving, and unfortunately you never get the delight to see that, because only me insurance does. So, please subscribe. Definitely leave a comment down below. Send us much love and lumos, and just to everyone that you can. Pray to the gods that they're all okay, and I really hope to see you in the next video. But for now, bye bye.